Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Stroumpi village, on top of a little hill, a small mountain up in the hills above Paphos Central. And we're going to make our way slowly but surely towards Paphos. The distance from Stroumpi to Paphos is approximately 16 kilometres, so in English money that's approximately 10 miles. And it wiggles and it waggles through the lows and the highs of the hills. And we're going to head up towards Tsada. You're going to get a great view over the rooftops of Paphos, and if we're very lucky, out into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. So sit back and relax. It's going to take us around about 10 minutes or thereabouts. And along the way, I'll point out one or two of the landmarks. Coming up on the right-hand side is the police station of Stroumpi. And more often than not, you'll find a gumbaru in blue standing outside with a speed gun. And guess what? He's waiting, especially for you. Talking about gumbarus, there's a couple in a big Land Cruiser coming up the road, and they're thinking about lunch or frappe or something like that, because it's a little bit chilly in Paphos, as you may have noticed. A little bit cloudy and a little bit overcast, and the temperature, if you're curious to know, is only around about 17-18 degrees. So that's a little bit chilly by Cyprus standards, shall we say, even for the third week of January. Coming up now is the Stroumpi petrol station. So let's have a quick look and see how much is a litre of the stuff that goes in the tank. Well, 142 for petrol and 146 for diesel. So slowly but surely the price is going up again, isn't it? There's no doubt about that. On that note, if you do like what you see, hit the like, click that, subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. And remember, when you hit that thumbs up, the like button, and click the subscribe to the channel, it doesn't cost you a single penny. It just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend the little channel known as Marika and me to more like-minded people like yourselves. But if you'd like to make a contribution to the channel, to thank us, to motivate us to keep making these videos, especially for you, why not hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform? It's totally safe, it's totally secure. Google these magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page. You'll have the opportunity to read that a little bit more about us, and of course you can choose to read a comment or two. And we thank each and every person that has gifted us a virtual coffee or two or three. Perhaps if your name's Baron John, Baroness Louise, we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts, and we're looking forward to seeing you in March, which of course is not that far away. We'd like to thank Dame Anne very much indeed. 5 coffees, thank you Dame Anne, and we'll be supping on them very soon indeed. Peter Tissot, we thank you very much indeed. And of course, if you're in downtown chilly Glasgow and your name's Lady Kirstine, we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. And of course, Burns Night is coming very soon, and of course we'll be raising a glass or two to you. We're now climbing up the hill towards the village of Tsada. And Tsada sits at around about 600-ish metres above sea level. And one thing's for sure, it can be a bit chilly this time of year. But of course, the views down over the rooftops of Paphos and out into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea can be quite breathtaking. And of course, if your name's Sir Arnaldo and there's a beauty in your life called Lady Sylvie, coming to relocate to Paphos very soon indeed, and you'll understand that the views that you will get across the rolling greenness of the fields as you look out to the blueness will take your breath away. It's quite a pleasant drive this, by the way. Lots of people do hire cars when they come on the holidays, and often on a weekend they will, should we say, pop over to Latchi and the Polis area, and perhaps go out to the Argaka area. And there's a gentleman that commented the other day that he lives in Argaka and he absolutely loves it, and I would totally agree with him. Argaka is one of the little capsules that's been, should we say, protected in time. At the moment, it's, should we say, underdeveloped. There's enough there, there's shops and there's bars and there's restaurants, and of course there's plenty of villas. But one thing's for sure, it's quite relaxed, quite chilled out, and if you're looking for a great place for a holiday, or perhaps to retire and spend the rest of your life, Argaka could be the greatest place in the world. Aphrodite's Rock Brewery, that's the microbrewery which is on the left hand side, hugely popular with people who like to go and sup on a handmade pint or two, and they also make some snacks and those kind of things. Hunt them down on TripAdvisor, and you never know, you might get a special trip there and a memory to die for on your next little visit to downtown Cyprus. We're climbing up the hill, and I promise you, when we hit the top, we're going to get a great view down, straight across the rooftops of all the properties in the city of Paphos, and a glimpse out into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. So don't click off just yet. Stick with us for a little bit more. Now, big shout out to some of the stars who like to watch the show now and again. Perhaps if you're in downtown Hartlepool and your name's Dayman, a very good day to you. Perhaps if you're in downtown damp Cardiff and you're a Baron and you've got a twin Baron of a brother, a very big hello to, of course, Baron Jeremy and Baron Simon, and hopefully the weather is not treating you too bad. And I bet you're dreaming about coming to Paphos and chilling out and hanging out in the Spartica takeaway and having a meal or two. And you never know, we might even pop out to the St. George restaurant and have some chef talia and salad as we enjoy the views out into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea as we sit and digest the views out across the St. George Harbour. Anyway, the views are coming up slowly but surely. Those are the rooftops of downtown Paphos. Paphos is waiting especially for you, and I promise you the blueness will be coming back. The skies will be blue, the sea will be blue, Mr. Paul will be dressed head to toe in blue. All that's missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, we are waiting impatiently for you. Yes, Lord Julian and Lady Bridget, come on over. Even the raindrops are starting to come down, especially for you. Drop in the comments what's your weather like wherever you may be. Perhaps if you're in downtown Krakow. Lady Anna, my superstar, well, she sent me some pictures and there was certainly a bit of snow on the ground. It looked beautiful, but it did look that little bit chilly. I'd like to say a big thank you to Lady Anna, our superstar, the greatest lawyer in the world, all the way over in downtown Krakow. And we thank you very much for those coffees, Anna. We'll be supping on them very soon indeed. And of course, thinking of you, Dr. Tomas, our great friend, and your son, Sir Bart. Look at that for a view. There it is, the rooftops of Uptown, Midtown and downtown Paphos, and there's something special when you come and look at that view. And of course, in my case, I understand that I am almost home, because I've been living in Paphos now for 15 years. Where the years have gone, I don't know. Soon I'll be in a box, I've got no doubts. But one thing's for sure, the sun is slowly but surely trying to break through those clouds, and the blueness will return. So if you're looking for a great place to come for a holiday, don't hesitate. Book it to downtown Cyprus. And of course, choose Paphos, because Paphos should be at the very top of your list. Coming into town soon, of course, are some superstars from downtown in Norwich. She likes a sausage or two, there's no doubt about that. Of course, that's Lady Andrea and Sir Mart. They like Paphos so much that this year they're coming twice. They're coming again in August. And of course, we're going to be doing some chuchki dancing, and you never know, a bit of bad singing in a karaoke bar or two. This is the top of Paphos, which is the little area known as Masoi, at the traffic lights coming up, you could turn left and go to Mesohorio, or you could turn right and go up towards Tremathusa and Tala. But we're going to keep going straight, and you're going to get a great view across the rooftops of Paphos, all the way down to the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. That's as soon as Lady Andrea turns these red lights to green. Not a lot going on. Although there is one or two cars. Wonder where everyone's going. You do wonder, don't you? Where is everyone going? All racing around frantically. Papa Antonio Bakery, if you want a slice of pizza, perhaps if your name is Lady Andrea, you can pop into there. You want a coffee, Atlas Coffee Shop, there it is on the right hand side. That's my favourite coffee shop, and that's where I go every single morning, and now and again I get to bump into my friend the superstar Sir Philip, and he likes to strut his stuff all the way down from Kamarith village, do his chores, and then go back and get smacked round the head by a frying pan by Lady Cleta. Of course, she loves him to bits, I've no doubt. And you never know, Sir Phil, we might bump into each other very soon indeed. Now, what I've noticed about this lorry in front is it's sagging a little bit on the left-hand side, and it looks as though he's got a little bit of a garden halfway along in one of his tracks, as you may have noticed. So I assume that this trailer is not used that often. You wonder, where's he going and what's he going to be picking up? Perhaps some big diggers that he's going to be taking down to the downtown Paphos Harbour. You never know. So there's Trimark Motors on the right hand side. If you want a reliable, good quality run around from a decent company, that could be the place for you. Coming up further down here is a kiosk and a coffee shop, and then just after that is a brand new coffee shop that's opened up, and it's a Coffee Me, quite rapidly expanding in and around Paphos now. And if I remember correctly, the Coffee Me on the way through Kasoniga en route to Paya is the favourite place of Baron John and Baron Louise when they're popping out towards the Coral Bay area. And again, we thank you, Baron John and Baron Louise, for those coffees that you have gifted us. And we do thank you for your continued support. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Of course, if you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. International School of Paphos is coming up on the left. I look forward to seeing you again very soon indeed.